Hello everybody, welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. In this video, we do a double whammy Protoceratops and Velociraptor habitat. Again, not together because they're enemies, but just side by side. And the cinematics will be a little laggy because there are many animals, and okay, now you sing. Thank you, buddy. The cinematics are gonna be a little laggy, and the start I will stop and go because I was eating 3 clementines and I still haven't gotten rid of the peels. But the cinematics will be laggy and you will hear a bunch of animals around them. But yeah, here I pick out my 2 favorite Protoceratops, and here I peel the clementines. Let me just throw away the clementines. But yeah, here I start the pathing for the backstage, and I end up going for just a simple straight path. It does dig in where the Acrocanthosaurus swamp starts, so I had to curve it a little, which is fine. I managed. I add these side-by-side shelters, and I pause again, and again, and nope, not again. Alright. You hear it also in the cinematics. You will mostly hear Iguanodon, Uranosaurus, I think Spinosaurus. Yeah, it's a cacophony, an actual cacophony. Maybe even the Velociraptor. I don't know. You hear lots of stuff. And so here I do the fence. I end up retracting on the round fence later on. Because Jesus, my brain's fried. Because I prefer the more squared look and it gives more space. I pause for a second there, add more fencing, and yeah, here I figure out, hey, actually I could just put in the door, and I do put in the door in the Scaletosaurus habitat. So yes sir, let's go. In the next video, my guess is, what we might do a Pachyrhinosaurus and Montosaurus habitat. I don't know which species though. Could be the Arctic smaller ones, or the 2 Canadian ones. I'm not sure. I could do a combined Canadian species habitat. And after that we might do Hell Creek, a Hell Creek habitat with like, well, a Hell Creek section with like a Montosaurus, both species of Triceratops, and Tyrannosaurus. Not together. Well, Edmontosaurus and Triceratops will be together, but not Tyrannosaurus. So yeah, here I add the terrain of the gravel. I would consider rock, but no rock. Foliage, simple foliage, shrublands. Here I add a rock, because the rocks are cool. Add a water feature and a pumpkin, a blood pumpkin to get their protein. Because herbivores in the real world, well, not saying that dinosaurs weren't real, but in the modern day times, herbivores such as deer, horses, and bovines will eat meat. There's a bunch of videos of horses eating baby chickens or fish, and deer will eat birds, and gators will eat lettuce. They like their veggies. So it's not either purely carnivorous or purely herbivorous. It's a spectrum, like a slider in a video game. Humans were maybe in the middle, maybe more plant-based. I don't know, where the most carnivorous are like felines and stuff, and the most herbivores are like pandas and koalas, even though they will still have exceptions from time to time. And as you may know, well, felids, which includes the big cats and the smaller cats, they will occasionally eat plants, as you may know, if you have a cat. But yeah, here I add the fencing, the glasswork. I add some rocks and a little cliff area. Yeah, that's pretty much very simpler, shorter video. I'm taking a break from school right now because tired and very tired. As you may have guessed, I'm less active than usual because I'm tired and I'm looking at the editing video and I'm thinking I'm gonna just do music. But yeah, here I add the chicken of death into the habitat. Add the sand, which I end up retracting on, and add the clay, the scrubland clay. Here, fence, glass fence, more red sand, more gravelly, more clayey. Here I add the scrubland foliage, a little bit of everywhere. I add foliage, now the desert foliage, and I start with the amenities, and very soon, I had some rocks, and, and I add the termite mound so they can eat the little buggies. Here I just do a little decorative marsh, so for frogs, and, I don't know, well, my headcanon is frogs, and then enjoy the cinematics, bye-bye!
Many visitors are surprised when they first spot these handsome little devils. They arrive expecting a big, boxy, featherless raptor like in the movies, and are always shocked to see how small, slender and feathery these dinosaurs really are.